Why I question the monarchy in modern Britain. I've always been intrigued, yet uneasy, about the monarchy. While its grandeur and symbolism are undeniable and somewhat impressive, I often wonder why we still have a monarchy in Britain today. Monarchies have a deep historical roots. In early societies, leaders weren't chosen based on skill or, for that matter, agreement. They were strong individuals who provided protection in exchange for loyalty and submission. Over time, these leaders became kings, and their authority took on a sacred nature. One of the first critiques of kingship comes from a most unusual place, that of Hebrew scripture. Especially in 1 Samuel 8, the prophet Samuel cautions the Israelites about wanting a king like other nations. He understands the consequences. Kings impose taxes, they require military service, and will always dominate. However, Yahweh, God, did allow it. The people lost then their spiritual freedom in exchange for a political order. This trade-off is something we've experienced throughout history of humanity. During the medieval period, in Europe, kings gained a divine status, ruling with the belief that they were chosen by God. Questioning them was seen as a sin. No, more than a sin, heresy. However, resistance still existed. The Magna Carta in 1216 was a powerful statement that kings weren't above the law. Later events, like the English Civil War and the Glorious Revolution, further challenged the idea of divine right and established the constitutional monarchy we now have. I respect our king for his thoughtfulness, especially regarding the environment. However, respect doesn't mean we need a monarchy. In a society that values equality, the monarchy, with all its charm, seems increasingly out of touch. Recent polls indicate that young people are losing interest in the royal family. In 2024, only 30% of those aged between 18 and 24 supported keeping the monarchy. This shift isn't just indifference. It represents a change of attitude. Other countries, like Italy, Egypt, and Greece, ended their monarchies long ago, while Scandinavian nations have modified theirs to be a more transparent and fair monarchy. Meanwhile, Britain seems to hang on to its royal traditions. Things like the changing of the guard and vestures and the like are still very much part of our monarchy. So, I ask, is the monarchy a harmless aspect of tradition, or does it contradict our democratic ideals? I believe it leans towards the latter. This isn't about being hostile. It's nothing like that. it's about making sense. If we truly value representation, accountability and equality, just maybe, it's time to consider moving past the monarchy. We can honour our history without being ruled by it. Perhaps we can envisage a time, a future, when leadership is based on merit and not on inheritance.